Hey Sinners, how you doing? Sean here. Just putting out a real quick mini episode, just so I can put two movies on your radar. This April sees not one but two killer spider movies. We've got Infested, which comes out on the 26th. This has already been released in France, and it's already been released on the festival circuit, and it has gotten incredible word of mouth, and I'm almost beside myself with anticipation for this movie. The second one we have coming out is called Sting, and that's an American release, and that comes out on the 12th of April. So we got Sting on the 12th, and we've got Infested on the 26th. Now, Sting is most likely going to be released in major theater chains. I have a feeling. I mean, it's certainly not going to be released in IMAX, but if you've got you've got an AMC or one of the bigger chains, Regal, whatever, and they've got maybe 10 theaters or more, there's a real good chance that Sting is going to be in one of those theaters, the one that you have to walk all the way down the hallway to get to. But who cares? It's going to be on the big screen, and I encourage everybody to go check it out. It looks like a super fun movie, really good. It's that cross section of nature run amok, but also we've got creature feature aspects to it. So that looks really, really, really fun. So that's coming out on the 12th, and then Infested comes out on the 26th. Now, here's the thing about Infested. Now, it's got the deck stacked against it. Even though it's gotten incredible accolades on the festival circuit, and it did really well in France, it was very well regarded in France. Here in America, we've got a little problem with foreign film. So you're gonna have to hunt and peck around for this one. Look, if you live if you live in a city, I live close to New York, so I know I'm gonna be able to find it maybe at the IFC Center or the Alamo Draft House. Look for it though; it's gonna be well worth your time. So find it, see it, and enjoy it. And just to get the ball rolling a little bit, I just wrote some notes down here on some spider movies. There aren't a hell of a lot, but some spider movies that have come out, in the past decades. Let's start with the first. Let's say the granddaddy of them all. I mean, especially for that creature feature, nature run amok, is Tarantula. I believe Tarantula came out in 1955, starring John Agar. It's got a cameo by Clint Eastwood as a fighter pilot.
All right, men. Fire 2 rockets on this first pass. Here goes.
So, check out Tarantula. It stars John Agar. John Agar was damn near in every single creature feature. It seems like from 1950 to 1959. When you watch this movie, you're gonna, right now you're like, who the fuck is John Agar? Trust me, when you turn the movie on, you're gonna say, oh, that's fucking John Agar. Okay, and it'll all make sense. Then let's fast forward to 1977 and William Shatner's Kingdom of the Spiders. This movie scared the living nipples off me as a kid. I don't love spiders. I'm not one of those insaniacs that puts a spider in their hand. But I don't mind them. I have got this weird thing though with spiders. Somewhere along the line, I don't know if I heard it from, some wacko Irish relative. They're all wacko, by the way. That's not derogatory. They're all fucking crazy. I heard that it was bad luck to kill a spider, and being the superstitious nit that I am, I have taken that to heart ever since I was a little kid. 2 years ago. So what I do is I'll take a spider, I'll put it outside, I'll say to it, we enjoyed having you here in the house. Now you have the whole outside world to explore. Please don't come back in here. Everything out there is yours. Everything in here, no bueno. Out yours, in not yours. So, and it works fairly well. I've only been bitten 8 or 9 times. So, Kingdom of the Spiders, I caught it on TV, and it was not edited in the least, I don't think. There's a scene where Woody Strode, the incredible Woody Strode. Now, if you're saying to yourself, who the fuck is Woody Strode? We can't be friends. So, the scene I'm talking about is this one right here.
Don't hold on to fence me in. If you do, then goodbye, friend. Let me feel the earth below. Fire and wind and rain and snow. Oh, no!
So ever since seeing that as a child, I have never, ever once gotten into a car where I have touched the visor and not expected a tarantula to fall right onto my face. I also expect, while I'm casually driving down the road, to look over and see a tarantula crawling over my shoulder. Are these irrational fears? Of course they are. Does that mean anything to me? Not in the least. So, Kingdom of the Spiders, Shatner is on a roll at this time. For me, I don't know about for the rest of the world, but he's got The Devil's Reign, and then he's got Kingdom of the Spiders. So he's got a little brief window there in the late 70s where it's just chef kiss after chef kiss with Shatner. Love him in those genre movies. Check out Kingdom of the Spiders. It culminates in a bonkers ending. So even if you're watching it and you're just like, 70 movie from 77, I'm bored. I don't like old stuff. I'm bored. Hang with it. Trust me, you're gonna get to the end, and it's just watch it. Let's fast forward now to is it 1990? It is 1990. 1990. Frank Marshall directs Jeff Daniels in a little movie that I like to call Arachnophobia. Arachnophobia is such a good movie. I don't think it gets nearly the amount of credit that it deserves or love that it deserves. It is just fun as hell. It kind of takes a Jaws model to a certain extent, but it is completely its own, and it is one of those this quaint, rural, that's a real hard word for me to say, rural, suburban horror movies that were really prevalent in the 80s and 90s, and today, to a certain extent, but back then, boy oh boy, it was a real wheelhouse for it. And this one is just, it's suburban horror firing on all cylinders. The acting is fantastic. You've got John Goodman coming in there as an exterminator, doing basically an extended cameo, but he steals the damn movie whenever he shows up. Jeff Daniels is fantastic in this film, as he is in damn near everything that he does. And it's just super fun. So, Tarantula from the 50s, Kingdom of the Spiders from the 70s, Arachnophobia from the 90s, and now here we are in 2024, and you have not one, but 2 killer spider movies. 2, Utah. 2.
Utah, give me 2.
So, please go out. Try and see them on the big screen if you can. It's the way to see movies. I understand that it's not always possible, but if you can find it, go check it out. I promise you, you're going to love getting scared to death from these 2 movies. So, that's it for Hot Spider Spring. Just wanted to put this on your radar, and I'll be talking to you soon with Shannon, and that's a spidery cut, as Shannon would say, on a blustery evening. She's gonna kick my ass. She beats me up all the time.